You coming or what? Come here. Crazy dog. All right. Sit down. Hey everybody, hold on. Getting prepared in occasion for the breaking news. I want to have a nice intro. Nice. Good old Google. Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight all the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free One thumbs up, because live singing. I mean, live singing must be so easy for all 27, 28 of you guys. Yeah, right. Screw that guy. Screw that guy and his singing, trying to present a nice show for people. Who the hell does he think he is? I ain't got time for that. The world is crumbling around your ears, but you don't have, you can't even, anyway. Anyway, I mean, who gives a crap? Just because you don't know how the internet actually works, I mean, who gives a crap? Who gives a crap? And what is it? Like 300 of you unsubscribe from me. It's okay. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Like I said, when I start doing my Justin Bieber videos, it's gonna be all right. It's gonna be a-okay. All right. So, all right. Does that do it? I don't know if that does it. All right. All right. Okay, so as of I don't know when it goes through, when it comes active. Uh, uh, Article 13 proscribes anybody from using any sort of information, any IP that is not theirs, meaning any sort of copywritten material cannot be used in the EU. As such, as of tonight, YouTube announced that it will be taking down all videos of anybody in the EU that has ever used anything not of their own making, and they will prevent anybody in the EU from uploading any other videos of material that they cannot first prove is their own. That's just YouTube. It actually it applies to everything on the internet. So Twitch will also be banning everybody in the EU off of their platform. Instagram will be banning anybody in the EU off of their platform. Same thing with Facebook. Same thing with, I mean, it's the internet. So, for all the people saying I'm lying, check yourself. You just played yourself. I was gonna stack all of my stuff over here. My entire house is filled with stuff. Article 13, I guess, is going to go into effect today, something like that. And if you all know Count Dankula, you know that guy? He said he was in the actual hall when they took the vote for Article 13. And he literally, after the vote, he said it was a unanimous vote. After the vote, he went and questioned the MPs. And he said they had no idea of the ramifications of what they had actually voted on. They did not understand that, in effect, they had canceled the internet for all of the EU. Now, the UK is in a bit of a pickle because YouTube announced that as of right now, the UK is still in the EU. And although they had their referendum and they said that they would leave the EU, that has not gone into effect as of yet. And so, standing right now, everybody in the UK will suffer just like everybody in the EU. Do you people understand what I just said? Do any of y'all have a clue what I just said? Any of you? Any of you? Do any of you understand what I just said? Do any of you understand? Do you understand what has happened as of today? Or actually, it happened, what, a month ago? Something like that? Okay. So, Article 13 was voted on by the EU government. EU. Not France, not Germany, the entire EU, right? Article 13 says that you cannot use anything that is not your own. So, copyrighted material. So, you cannot use any copywritten material that belongs to some company. All right? This means you cannot play video games. You cannot sing songs. You cannot dance to songs. You can't upload movies that are based on some copywritten material. You can't show pictures that are copywritten. You can't show videos that are copywritten. In effect, stop. In effect, the EU will go offline. YouTube has announced that it will remove all the videos of everybody in the EU. These are all the hiccups that we've been suffering lately. It will remove all the videos for everybody in the EU. 34 people come in here and nobody likes my video and likes them in the live stream. And they said they will prevent anybody in the EU uploading any videos from now on if they cannot prove that they are the actual copyright holders. That means Twitch, all of Twitch in all of EU will be decimated, destroyed, be removed. They will all be deleted. All the videos will be deleted. And they cannot play if they're from the EU. Also, if you play a game that's from a maker in the EU, you cannot play that game either. This is going to go across the board, not just YouTube, across the board, all of the internet. So anything on the internet will be deleted, removed, and be prevented from actually being uploaded to the internet. This will effectively remove the EU from the internet. This is how deep this goes, and this is how widespread it goes. Can I get a thumbs up? PewDiePie will probably move. PewDiePie's a multi-millionaire. He can move to the United States or Canada or whatever he's going to do. So this is breaking news. So I'll repeat this every like 15 minutes or so, as long as my phone is still charging. Now, my first thought is that means my channel is perfect, because all of my stuff is all me. As much as people don't want to thumbs up my channel, the algorithm is going to see that none of my videos are affected, and I'll be fine. Is what for real? Google Article 13 EU. Google Article 13 EU. You don't think I sit here and lie? What's your problem? Where's my booze? I don't drink booze. I got my water. Let me drink some water while I'm streaming. Can a brother get a thumbs up for bringing this news to you all? I think, in effect, we're going to see. I don't know if we're going to see a backlash because. Okay, here's the second part to it. Everybody in the UK, since they are still a part of the EU as of right now, the UK is also affected. Until such time as the complete Brexit takes effect in the UK is still under all EU rules. That means the UK YouTubers and people on Twitch and people on Instagram and people on Facebook and people on all of the UK is also affected. This will be the golden age of Shakaama. Because Shakaama only uploads his own stuff. Can I get thumbs up? God. I got water. You know, water will be a very heavy thing in the apocalypse for those places that don't have water sitting on the ground. It will be like gold. Also, the third part to this, Count Dankula, if you know who Count Dankula is, Count Dankula said he was in the House when they actually voted on the Article 13, and they unanimously voted for Article 13. And he said afterwards, he went and talked to the MPs there, and he said they had no idea. Because they don't understand the internet, they had no idea of the ramifications of what they had just done. They had no clue. You know, they're all 50, 60, 70 years old. They had no idea what they were doing. The companies came to them and said, copyright, this is copyright, and people are infringing our copyright. It needs to stop, and you need to vote that nobody can use copywritten material. Okay, the law is hard, and when you have a hard law, there is no, people can't understand that copywritten material is used to create even more brand new stuff. The United States Supreme Court understood that. The United States Supreme Court said, you can have a copyright, however, if somebody takes your material and transforms it into something brand new, no longer copyright. It's the brand new person stuff. I'm assuming that the defense in that case presented to them over and over and over brand new stuff that was based on stuff. Now, also, the copyright in the United States used to end when the person passed away, right? So, Bob Ross, his videos about him painting, it used to end when he passed away, right? Disney went back and made changed copyright law to 70 years after the person has passed away. So there are classical music pieces that nobody listens to, but you can't play them anymore. But in the United States, because the United States understands that we are an innovative society, the United States understands that innovation comes from stuff that is actually based on copyrighted material. So there's no hard copyright in the United States. But in the EU, the way the Article 13 is written, it is a hard thing. Yeah, social media will be devastated, completely devastated. I only see a couple of thumbs up here. So can everybody thumbs up? Now, even I don't fully understand the ramifications of what I think it will mean that that EU will go offline. And I'm not exaggerating. YouTube said they will prevent anybody in the EU from uploading videos unless they can first prove that every single thing in the video is their own thing. That means no pictures, no music, no speaking, no nothing in the videos. They said they will prevent people and they will delete all of their videos in the EU. Originally, this was called the anti-meme law. So in order to stop people from memeing, they claimed copyright on the memes. So the memes are always based on some sort of well-known movie or picture or something like that, and then they write the meme over it with the person, doing some sort of emotion on the face. So this is what this is all based on. That the EU was trying to do away with memes. So all of you people thinking that the memes are safe, it's the memes that started this. That they are anti-meme, that all of the liberals are anti-meme, anti-jokes, anti-making fun of people. So this is what they did. They had no idea of how far-reaching the law that they passed. They had no idea. They had no clue. So now that it's going to go into effect, it's going to shut down the EU. Is there going to be a backlash for this? I don't think people are. I don't think people are, so half the population is over 35. Half of the population is over 35. So effectively, half of the EU has no idea what is going on, and they have no idea of what tomorrow, I guess it goes in tonight. Thank you, Edson. I don't know what your name is. It's probably a curse word, and I don't know. So, I feel for the EU. I mean, I feel for all of the European nations that are under that, and they have no idea how much power the little EU government thing is exerting over. This is everything I used to play in my role-playing games based on the apocalypse. That the corporations are so large that they control governments. So the corporations told the EU government, stop it with the copyright stuff. And we want a strict interpretation of copyright. I have 2 cases of bananas, and I'm eating them in my room. So I've been eating bananas. My breath smells like bananas. And whatever this is. I swear, I could kiss somebody right now. I'm so kissable right about now. All right, let's go over it one more time. As of tonight, YouTube put out a press release stating that due to Article 13, they will be deleting all of the videos of anybody in the EU, and they will be preventing anybody uploading videos in the EU. if they cannot prove that the content of the video is owned by them. So all copywritten material will be completely removed for anybody in the EU, and they have to prove that they own the content. Count Dankula of the UK, I'm sorry, the UK is still a part of the EU, and so the UK also falls under this. So the UK will also, everybody in the UK will also have all of their stuff deleted, and they cannot upload. This is far-reaching, so all across the board, all over the entire internet. Let me give you another scenario. Google is a part of all of this too. So Google has agreed to also delete anything off of its search engine. So if you are a part of the EU and you own something, or you have something on your website that is copywritten by somebody else, Google will delist you. So nobody can find your website on the internet also in the EU. Count Dankula of the UK said that he was there for the actual vote, and afterwards he interviewed the MPs, and they had absolutely no idea what they voted on, and they had no idea of the ramifications of what they had just done. I'm guessing it will simply be taken down because you can't edit a video after it's uploaded. So if you have logos on your clothing and it belongs to somebody else, you have there you go. Any sort of anything copywritten, pictures, videos. You can't say, "Here's my dance video to this song." No, can't do it. So, if in effect, EU will go offline. I think the implication is that the EU will all of a sudden go offline, and Google will assist in making sure that it goes offline. Unboxing, nothing. Not just YouTube. This isn't just YouTube. This is all of the platforms. Facebook, everything. Your own website. Like I said, Google is assisting with this. Can I please get likes, thumbs up, so the live stream can be far reach, so more than just 30 people can hear this? Okay. Go to Google and type up Article 13, EU. What do you mean, are they real glasses? You think you're imagining glasses on my face? Does everybody understand it? Do I have to explain anything? What questions do you have about this? I think this is going to be far-reaching. I think tomorrow morning I don't know if it's tomorrow, but YouTube announced this today. Are they prescription? No, they're not prescription. No, I mean, I guess just, Do y'all like my ensemble? I thought it was appropriate for the time. Now, when Count Dankula said he asked the MPs if okay, if you want to donate to me, don't do it through YouTube. Do it through PayPal.me/Shakaama. It's in the info box. I gotta get the eyes in line with my eyes. There we go. It's amazing that the companies went to the. See, this is what you have when you have a tiny group of people who can control millions and hundreds of millions of people. So you can go to you can ignore the hundreds of millions of people, and you can go to the tiny group of people, and you can get stuff done that is just outrageous. This is outrageous. Now, I do not see any sort of scenario where people can go online, because they said they will be preventing people. They're going to be proactive on this. They will prevent people from doing stuff, uploading stuff. I know a lot of the older people don't upload stuff. They just go to their Facebook and they see the dog video. So all of that, even that cat, there was a case that went through the court of the person showing a video of their baby. In the background of the video, a TV was on in the back of the house, way back in the house. And they sued for copyright on that video. The only thing you could see was the baby. You know, the baby's in the walker taking their first steps. Baby. But in the background, way in the back, somewhere else in the house, there was a TV on. They sued for copyright for the stuff on the TV. The judge said no. I don't care. I don't care if nothing else is in the video. If the point of the video is not to film the TV, then you can do whatever. I'm not going to sit here on this bench and allow you people to take over people sharing events in their life because there's a random radio or random TV on in the background that has nothing to do with the video. And he said, even if it does, even if it's a baby dancing to the TV, but the camera's on the baby, he says, I'll allow that too. He said, you're getting out of hand. This is not what copyright means. He said, in my court, but this doesn't apply to the EU. That's in the United States. In the EU, it's a strict interpretation. If it's copywritten, you can't do it. If it's copywritten, can't have the video. Right. So you got to have a plain white T-shirt and hope that Kanye West doesn't sue you for plain white T-shirt. I do not know how to even describe this. It's I don't know. Come on, thoughts. Give me your thoughts on this. Does everybody understand? Do I have to start over? Let's see. Okay, let's hold on. Thoughts. Your thoughts. Well, the establishment didn't make it. And the widespreadness. When I was in school, a long time ago, I had an entire department, and we used our internet. It was the school. You know, A is 400. Does this ring a bell? We used our own intranet, and because we had the intranet, we could get on the internet also. So we could play video games in our dorm room when that was not possible for the rest of the public. So when I went to the public, And then said, you have to pay for the internet. I said, why would I have to pay for the internet? That doesn't make sense. The internet's free. So companies grabbed the internet. So now you got to pay for the internet. The internet was free. It was never supposed to be like this is now. It was never supposed to be that. It was all supposed to be free, and you can share any information on it. So yeah, so when I got a private apartment and so on and so on, and they said you have to pay for the internet. I was like, pay for the internet? Why? That doesn't make sense. Maybe pay for the electricity, but not the internet. It doesn't make sense. It never made sense to me. And then I understood what they were doing. They were really trying to choke. They were capturing stuff that didn't need to be captured. That was open and available. It was like, you remember when they had the thing of the Wild West that says just go stake your claim. So they were literally just staking their claim on the internet. The internet, which was there. These private companies didn't make the internet. Because the internet isn't a thing. You simply connect to it. That's it. So they were forcing people to connect to the internet by paying through these companies. Like AOL and I guess. You can make a new internet through satellites. You can have everybody just go buy satellites and connect through the site, and then you type in the you would have to type in the sat, and then once you got maybe 50 satellites, then you create some sort of center that all it does is connect all the satellites together, because that's what the internet is. That's all it is. So the internet, all of you're all connected, and you have an identification. And what you're actually doing is you're giving out your identification and connecting to somebody else's identification. And then a computer is sitting somewhere, and when you say, I want to go to Google, you go to that computer, and the computer says, this identification wants to go to this identification. So if you want to create another internet, that's all you have to do. I say satellite, so that way they can't say, oh, well, this is over the highway, or this is under the ground, or anything like that. I would assume you could do it through satellite. It would be through the air, and nobody controls the air. That's the only way I could see it. Okay, so let me go over the announcement again. So, YouTube today announced that due to the EU's election or passing of Article 13, you can Google that on Google, that prevents you from using any material that is copywritten. It will delete all of the EU videos for people in the EU who don't have copyright to the material. It will delete all of the videos, and it said it will actively prevent you from uploading any video from now on of anything that you cannot first prove that you own all of the material in the video. That is the pictures, that's the video, that's music, that's anything that has registered copyright or trademark, anything. So you better be wearing nothing, because everything has a trademark on it, right? Okay. This applies across the board to everything on the internet, to all websites. That's Google, that's Facebook, that's what's the Snoopy one? Instagram, anything, all of that. Twitch. So all of the Twitch games, they will all go down also, and they will be prevented from being Twitch streamers if they're in the EU. Also, if the company that makes the game is in the EU, they will also be prevented from playing the game from anywhere else in the world, because the EU rule supersedes all other laws in any other country. That's how crazy this is. So if some German gaming company made a game, people in the United States cannot play that game and upload it to YouTube. Count Dankula of the UK said he was there in the House when they passed the rule, and he said he then interviewed the MPs afterwards, and they had absolutely no idea what they had even done. Now, you see the picture of the guy cheering that he had voted on Article 13, and then the headline said, MP votes for Article 13, has no idea what it was about at all. So in effect, anybody with a blog, anything, website, anything, any comedian who uploads memes, anything that has a picture, has a video, has a GIF, anything of material that is not specifically and only theirs. That means if you're a singer and you sing a song and you didn't write the song, you didn't create the song, you didn't play all the instruments, you didn't videotape it yourself, everybody has a claim against you. Comedian, HBO show, HBO has a claim against you. You can't do it. You can't upload it. In effect, the EU will go offline tomorrow, today, I don't know. And this applies across the board. So they said UK, it applies to UK right now because the UK is still in the EU. So all of the UK people are also affected. Until such time as their referendum exit from the EU goes into effect, they are still under all of the laws of the EU. Now, I thought this would be, I thought I'd have 1,000 people in here listening, but apparently this is not news to anybody. This is not even interesting to people. I can't get people to like the stream. I can't get even a thumbs up of making people aware. I don't understand. I don't get it. This is why I don't understand the stuff that I make on my channel and not getting anything. I don't know. Maybe I should eat all these cookies. Would that do it? Would that be interesting? Or maybe I should oh, look what I got. More Halloween candy, I guess. spooky beans. Yay! I get thumbs up if I eat Starburst spooky beans. Yay! I got wheat and gluten free. What is wheat bad for you? I thought wheat was good for you. Crafted with brown rice, almonds, and chia seeds. I heard chia seeds has estrogen in it, and they said do not eat it. It's a hoax for men. A lot of this stuff is for women, and they keep saying, "Hey, eat this," and they mean women. Manufactured reality. Are you just coming in? You just coming in? I guess. Okay. As of what is it? An hour ago, as of 60 minutes ago, the YouTube announced that as of today, they will be, due to Article 13 of the EU, voted on by the EU governing board, which prevents you from using any copywritten material. All of the EU videos will be removed off of YouTube, and they will prevent you from uploading any video to YouTube unless you can prove that you own every single second and millisecond of material in the video. That means pictures, titles, fonts, text, video, songs, anything. And they're going to delete this. They said they're going to remove channels. They said point blank they're going to remove channels. This applies across the board over the entire internet. And Google is a party to this. So that Google will be removing blogs, whatever. Facebook, if you have stuff on Facebook, that'll be deleted, and you will be prevented from uploading cat videos off on Facebook, because they can see the TV in the background, so forth and so on. Now, this also applies to the UK, because the UK is still a member of the EU. Until such time as they fully exit from the EU, this applies to everybody in the UK. Yes, that includes PewDiePie and Jacksepticeye. What's his name? Count Dankula, the comedian in the UK, said he was in the House when they were voting for Article 13. And he said afterwards, which was passed unanimously, he said afterwards he went to speak with the MPs there, and they had absolutely no idea what they had voted on. They had no understanding of the ramifications of what they had done. EU will effectively go offline as of tomorrow, today, I don't know. PewDiePie lives in England. PewDiePie lives in England, and I don't know if his fiance lives with him or she. I don't know. I know she goes home all the time to Italy. They already talked about that. They already talked about if they change their location, it doesn't matter. It's where the actual location is, because Google is a giant corporation. They know exactly Anybody here not give me a thumbs up, please give me a thumbs up so we can get the message out. The thumbs up means that you're interacting with the video. The robot will enjoy any video that will people interact with the video more. So interact with the video as much as possible. So more thumbs up, and more chatting. Yes, they already talked about that with YouTube. Colossal is Crazy asked YouTube if he could actually set up a chat with them, and they said, we don't know. Try to share this live stream if possible, if you know what sharing means. I'm not going to embarrass anybody, and people don't have to say, I don't know what sharing is. So if you know what sharing is, go ahead and try and share this live stream. I was gonna do the vote, what was it, the midterms, but you know, the last time I tried to do a midterm thing, YouTube shut me down. Shut down, just shut down the video, shut down the live stream. That was for the presidential election. They shut me down. And I had like 100 people in here. And afterwards they said you had copyright material in it, so you can't even upload the recorded part of the video. So I had to completely delete that. There you go. I couldn't even. What is this? Can a brother open up a packet of? This looks funny when I have my head down. It looks like I'm looking at you all. Nope. Article 13 is in full effect, and nothing has been changed about it. Yeah, this is what I don't get. Apparently, this is to give you a little bit of more background. This is company versus company. So I don't know. Apparently, the bigger companies won because there were companies against Article 13. If you can imagine that, there were companies against Article 13, and those companies apparently lost. Okay, recap. Another recap. Here we go. As of today, YouTube announced that due to Article 13 in the EU, it will be deleting any video. Article 13 says that you cannot use anything that has copywritten material in it. As far as fair use is concerned with the EU, I believe there is no such thing in EU. Fair use is not even written into the law of the United States. It is a sub-article that is used that is also backed up by court law, so court decisions, case law, right? So if you call it case law. So judges have been deciding in the United States to make exceptions and exceptions and exceptions to copyright law. Copyright law says you made it, you copywrote it, and you get the exclusive rights to it. In the EU, there is no such thing. So you cannot use anything in the EU that has copyright or register. You know, you can't. I guess I would be able to do this in the EU. YouTube said it will delete all videos that has anything copywritten in it. It will also prevent anybody from uploading anything with copyright in it until such time as you can prove that you own everything in. So they will be prevented from even uploading stuff. And they said they will just be deleting some channels. They would just completely delete some of the channels. Now, that was just YouTube putting out a press release of what was going to happen. This applies across the board to everything on the internet in the EU. That is Facebook, Twitch, Instagram, Snoopy, Penelope. I keep forgetting whatever. Google, which is also a party to this, will be searching out your websites and deleting anything on the websites that is not copy also. So it will delist your website so people cannot find your website on the internet. They also clarified that the UK is still under the EU, and because of this, the UK falls under Article 13. So all of the UK YouTubers will also be deleted, removed, and prevented from uploading. This applies to memes, this applies to clothing, this applies to pictures, this applies to videos, anything that has copyright, trademark, anything, registered, anything. That includes PewDiePie. Count Dankula of the UK said that he went to the MPs, and after they had voted unanimously to adopt Article 13 in the UK, and he said none of them knew anything what they had done at all. They knew nothing about the internet, knew nothing about what they had just voted on, nothing. They had no clue. In effect, this will decimate the internet as far as the EU is concerned. I don't think the people who even came up with it understood just how far-reaching this was. Because these are companies that also advertise on the internet. So the companies will be losing content creators whom they advertise with for their stuff. So they're going to lose a whole bunch. It's outrageous. Yeah, there is a video of the lawmakers, UK lawmakers passing it. Yeah, so you can't read an article that is copywritten. You can't read news that is copywritten. You can't read a poem that is copywritten. You can't sing a song that is copywritten. You can't do anything. It applies to everything across the board. And YouTube said it will actively prevent you from uploading anything that is not specifically yours, and you have to prove it beforehand. You can't upload it, they let it go through, and then turn around and say it's no. You have to prove it before you upload it. Yeah, I guess all of this is happening while people are all in their bed. No, is it anybody from the EU? What time is it in the EU right now? I'm assuming. I called AP News because they tried to copy strike a thing that I made, a news report that I did, and she said, "Is it yours? Is it copywritten by you? If not, no, you can't use it." She kept saying that over and over and over. I was on the phone with her for 30 minutes. I said, "It's news." She said, "Is it yours? Is it yours? Is it yours?" So I'm assuming that applies to news too. Article 13 was a part of the memes too. So So yes, so I contacted AP News. That's the Associated Press. I don't know if you understand who they are. And I use stuff from the Associated Press, and I'm a part of the Associated Press. I'm a part of Reuters. I get the newsletter every week or whatever. I'm a part of them. So I was startled, to say the least. I don't even understand. So this applies across the board. This is why I'm saying I do not see a possibility of the EU actually being online, unless you're one of those, like, 74-year-old grandmothers who never upload anything, and all you do is read the internet. But a lot of those grandmas try to upload their cat videos. And like I said, there was a court case of them filming the little baby, and way in the background, a TV was on 3 rooms over, and they brought a copyright case against the people filming their kid, their baby, walking in the walker thing. You know that thing where the baby walks and goes like. Well, it's not a case of just Google. Now it's everything across the board. People in the EU, it's over for you. I don't know what to tell you. You all apparently vote for the EU, I guess? Do you vote for? I don't know how it works. I don't know how it works. Can I get all of you to click the thumbs up to tell the YouTube thing to send out the video? And the EU, I couldn't wear this. I couldn't wear this. Yeah, so if you are not the actual CBS, or I don't know, what is it, BBC, you cannot discuss BBC articles. So YouTube, let me repeat, YouTube announced that it will be taking down under Article 13, which prevents you from using any copywritten material, registered, trademark, anything. It will be taking down any videos. YouTube is about videos. I'm telling you what the press release was. So YouTube will take in deleting videos with any copywritten material for anybody in the EU. That includes UK, because UK is still under the EU on such time until they exit, right? They also said that they will be preventing anybody in the EU from uploading anything to YouTube unless they can prove beforehand that they own everything in the video. That is text, that's pictures, that's videos, that's GIFs, everything. Trademarks, anything. They will prevent. So in tomorrow or today or next month, I don't know when it goes into effect. I don't know when it goes into but YouTube make this announcement. Count Dankula said that when they had the vote in Parliament, I guess, in the House, he afterwards, which was unanimously agreed to, he went to the MPs and interviewed them, and none of them understood what they had voted in. They had no idea they had no idea of the ramifications. This is far-reaching across all of the internet, everything on the internet in the EU, which includes the UK. Which includes PewDiePie. And I can't open this box of... Watch me have a heart attack opening a pack of chips. Or like you people in, well, they're crackers, so I don't know. I think I should make some. So the people, when this goes into effect, you're gonna try and log into the internet and look for YouTube. You're gonna try and look for Google. You're trying to look for Facebook, and you won't see anything. Oh, and they said they will block anybody outside of those countries. I forgot that part. They will block anybody outside of those countries. You know how some videos you click on, it says this video is blocked in your country. They said they will do that to all of the EU. Am I poor or thrifty? Why am I poor? I got more food here than most people have in their whole house. I got me some good bread too. All these carbs. What places is the EU? Is something like 50 countries? What? I don't know. Yeah. A food shelf haul? What's a food shelf? Please give me a thumbs up to get the word out. Thumbs up. This is my activism. This is I rolled out of bed because I saw the thing. So they said we'll just change our country, and YouTube said, nope, that won't work either. We already know you're in the EU. That won't work. Hey, you calm down over there. Yeah. Yeah, so it was a battle of companies versus companies. So I don't even know what companies. Apparently, the copyright companies were together, or maybe they weren't. I don't know. But I know there were some companies against Article 13, and there were companies for Article 13. So, yeah, 1984. It's all coming to fruition. This is highfalutin. What do you call those? Hipster $20 crackers. I don't know what you're talking about. Oh, I got even more candy. Oh. I could not show this in the EU. This is why I did the national anthem at the beginning of. So after I'm done with this, go back and watch. I sang the national anthem for you people, and I kicked out all the people who said, "Oh, I've got a new policy. If you You know, I got a new liberal policy. I'm copying the liberals. You say bad stuff to me, I'll just kick you out of the off the channel. So a few people got kicked off the channel. A lot of junk food. No, this is not junk food. Look at all these bananas. Look at all of my artisan bread. Artisan. 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 Organic. Okay, what you say? I wonder what workplace YouTube and Google in the future everyone should have backed up all of their stuff and everything that they enjoy. You know, I wrote some fantastic sort of storyline, and that I kept going on this forum, and the forum went down, and I lost all of that stuff. I was till this day. I'm so upset that I never like copied it or anything like that. So yes, you better back up your stuff, especially if it's something that you even kind of like. This is okay. Let me get my scissors, and I'll come back and I'll refresh the story. You get out the way. Born in the USA, I was born in the USA, I was born in the USA, I was born in the USA. Oh. There you go. All right. Okay. Artisan crackers. Oh, it is so easy. So easy. Do these look like organic artisan nut thins? What is that? Great with artichoke dip. Oh, hummus. I could eat these with hummus? And you all said don't eat hummus? What's wrong with hummus? Hummus has estrogen? It's 8:39. They're trolling me to get a reaction? Oh. Did I get it? Dog, go somewhere. Go. Vamos. Varmint. Okay, let's see here. Okay, as of today, YouTube put out a press release stating that due to Article 13 of the EU, European Union, which was voted on a month ago, 2 months ago, something like that. 8:40 p.m. Yes, of course. That they will be deleting any and all videos of people in the EU that uses copywritten material. Article 13 says you cannot use copywritten material. That includes memes. You cannot use anything copywritten in your videos. So they will be deleting all videos for people in the EU that has copywritten material in them. Uh, Also, they will be preventing the upload of new videos for people in the EU unless they can prove that they own all of the rights to everything in the video. That includes fonts, that includes, did you know fonts, text has a copyright on them? Fonts, videos, pictures, trademarks, anything, copywritten books, copywritten articles, anything. So you can't upload any, and this includes the UK because the UK is still under the EU as of now. So this includes PewDiePie. Until such time as UK goes through with its exit thing, and and it seems like they keep going back and saying, well, we're not really going to exit all the way. We're going to have this a little bit of, whatever they're doing. Yeah, right. You can't use a Nike hat. You can't, none of that stuff. Nothing. They already do this already in a lot of videos anyway, right? They blur out stuff. I'm sure you've seen it. They also said they would be blocking people in certain countries from seeing the video. So, I said that this also includes video games of people who makers who live in the EU. So if some German company makes a video game, nobody is supposed to be able to play that video game. Now, I'm assuming that people in the United States can play the video game, they could upload it in the United States, but people in the EU will be blocked from seeing the video game being played by the Americans. Okay, Count Dankula of the UK said that he was in the House when they did the vote, and it was a unanimous vote, almost. I know a couple of people, I think a couple of people did not vote for it. He went to interview the MPs after the vote, and they had no idea what they had done. They had no idea what it meant. They don't know the internet. They're 60 years old. They have no idea. As it stands, this applies to everything on the internet. That's Facebook. That's Instagram. That's Snoopy. That's somebody tell me what Snoopy is. It was in the news that they voted for Article 13. No, it's not Snoopy. It's the live stream thing with the hearts. What is that called? It's not Snoopy. I keep saying Snoopy because I don't know the name. It's the live stream platform, and it has the hearts that comes up when you like the video. Hearts bubble up like. Yeah, there will be no memes. There will be nothing like that. So you can't have dank memes. What's the platform where you live stream and they have the little hearts and they pop up and I know somebody here knows it. Y'all can't all be 80 years old. These crackers are. Ooh. No, I'm not talking about Twitch. I know Twitch. Periscope. Yeah, Periscope. That's it. Why was I calling Periscope Snoopy? Does their mascot look like Snoopy? Or is it white and yellow? Is that what it is? I have a weird way of remembering stuff. I remember abstractly. I don't remember. Okay, so please give me a thumbs up on the videos or people. Yeah, so you're gonna you're gonna try and log in to the internet, or you're gonna bring up your phone in the EU, and none of the channels are gonna be there. They said they're gonna be deleting channels. They're just gonna be deleting whole channels because the whole channel. So all of this TikTok stuff, that's going away. All of that, that's all going away. Those channels going to be completely gone. All of that stuff. All of the channels that do anime, all of those they're gonna be gone too. So all your anime is gonna be gone. All of your Asian boy band stuff, the what is it called? The Korean K-pop, all of that's gonna be gone. All of that's gonna be gone. All of that's gonna be gone. So you won't be able to watch Mr. Beast in the UK and in the EU. Yeah, musically, that's all going to be gone. Yep, all of that. All of that's going to be gone. Most of the videos on the Facebook, that's going to be gone. That's all going to be gone. GMO free. People sound broke. Ugh. I need some, maybe some, Oh yeah, so yeah, it's a sad day for the EU, right? Eastern Europe is doing fine, though. It's time to move to Eastern Europe. Yeah, I think I overdid it. I overdid the food stuff. You can't even see. There's no room. 50 yards that way, it's all stacked with food too. I have to scoot by the boxes in my living room. So so you won't even be able to pull a Justin Bieber. You know, he's saying he covered other people's songs and got famous from covering other people's songs, and then they grabbed him and said, "Oh, you can sing. Let's take you." Poor little Justin Bieber. There will be all of the new Justin Biebers won't come to light in the EU. So all of those break dancers in the EU, you're out of there. All of you ballet dancers in the EU, you're out of there. All of you, The Voice, you're out of there. Well, it's not platforms. It's not the internet is going to be just gone for the people in the EU. You have to get to the actual lawmakers. It has nothing to do with the so it's not Google, it's the lawmakers. Yep, I got food for days, and my freezer is. I want to get a whatchamacallit freezer. Manufactured reality. You cannot use such words in my chat. Come on now. You know they judge me by the stuff that you all say in chat. They judge me. They don't judge you. Judge me. They judge me. So this is a sad day for the world because let's think about this. Our technology now allows us to communicate with everybody around the world. In effect, they have completely destroyed the West by doing this. And they did it in a fashion that they thought was protecting themselves when in fact it's far reaching. It's reaching way beyond themselves. So all the people who said, "Well, we were just protecting us," this is far reaching. It's just it keeps going and going and going to the point where we're gonna be talking to Asia. That's it. Manufacture real. How many people here in the EU right now? Press one if you're in the EU right now. Type one if you're in the EU right now. Type one. Type one. The number one. Type one if you're in the EU. No. Oh, hi, Terry. Didn't see you. Or did I see you? I don't know. So it's just 3 people in the EU? Oh. Okay, well, let's talk about the people in it. No. I'm shocked. This is or this is too early for the EU. It's like 5 o'clock in the morning there. Yeah, UK, you're part of the EU. Sad to say it. um, I think my channel is going to come out like roses. I've noticed some of my thumbnails are missing on my channel. Have you noticed videos of mine with nothing on the thumbnail at all? Tina Shea, are you in the EU right now? I was going to say you don't sound like, but you could be one of those Australian people. That's I don't even know how to do an Australian accent. But if I go behind the scenes, the thumbnail is still there. So they're blocking the thumbnail from being shown, but behind the scenes it's still there. Yeah, it's kind of strange. And then I thought some of the videos were taken down, and I click on the video and the video's there. I said, wait, why does it have the YouTube blocked visual on the thumbnail, but when you click on it, it's still there and I can watch it? We are living in some these are dangerous times for people who really want to they want to control so much that they're over controlling. The internet was the purpose of the internet was for free communication, free sharing. The purpose of the internet was for one university to be able to talk to another university and share all of their information back and forth. I was around when that was going on, and the internet was free. Like I said before, the internet was free. It's not until I completely got out of the university and came and rented my own house that they said you have to pay for the internet. I was like, why would you have to pay for the internet? It's free. You just connect to it. I already know how to connect to it. I don't need any of your stuff. All right, let me reiterate again. As of earlier today, like maybe an hour, 2 hours, something like that, YouTube announced that it would be deleting all videos from the EU that contain copywritten material under Article 13. Article 13 says that you cannot use copywritten material at all. That's any text, anything copywritten, in any sort of IP, intellectual property. So if somebody else made the hat, the shirt, your clothes, dun, 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 dun. Oh, sorry. So they said they would be deleting all the videos of the people located in the EU who use copywritten material in their videos. All copyright, even if they have permission. They said they will also prevent them from uploading videos, and they would have to prove before uploading that they own all of the material in the video. That is the text, the pictures, video. They would have to own all of the stuff themselves that they would have created themselves. It cannot come from somebody else. There's no such thing as fair use in the EU. They further said that they will be just simply deleting. Some channels will just be deleted. They said they will also be blocking channels and videos in certain countries due to copyright and all that sort of stuff. They said that the UK is also a part of this, since the UK is still in the EU as of right now. Until such time as the UK actually exits the EU, this will take effect in the UK as well, which means this includes PewDiePie and Jacksepticeye. Felix and Ian, I don't know what his name. I was just picking some Irish name. Count Dankula said that he was there when they were taking a vote, and it was a unanimous vote. And after the vote, he went and interviewed the MPs, and the MPs said they had no idea what the internet is. They had no idea what they voted on. They had no idea what they were doing. They just voted for it. This applies across the board, all of the internet. That's Facebook, Instagram, Snoopy, Penelope, Parody, Periscope. Everything. They will be deleting stuff that is copywritten material. And you cannot upload copywritten material. This includes gaming, so all of Twitch, so all of the EU people in Twitch, also the gaming companies that are located in the EU also will be, you can't upload their videos. So all of the gaming for the EU and about the EU, it will be either blocked or deleted or whatever. And you can't make a video with anything that you didn't create yourself. His name is actually Jack Sean. Is it? I don't know. Yeah, and they did not know what they were voting on. They had no idea of how far-reaching this was, and they have a strict translation of what copyright means and the rights of the copyright holder. The United States does not have such a thing. The United States has all sorts of exceptions, and case law is against a strict interpretation of copyright law in the United States. Case law says no. It can be transformative. It can appear new. It could all sorts of stuff. And in fact, you can use all of something that's copyrighted in the United States. You can use the whole thing as long as you're doing a review, as long as you're doing a report, and according to the judge, they'll make that determination, but you can do that in the United States. There is no 9-second rule. There is no 6-second rule of you can just use 6 seconds or something. In the United States, you simply have to be doing a review or a news report or something like that. This is not in the EU at all. EU is a strict interpretation of copyright law. And there were companies for Article 13 and there were companies against Article 13. I don't know who was what. Thank you for the thumbs up. A few people gave me thumbs up there. This, I believe, is a sad day for the world, basically. Especially when they said they'll start blocking stuff of people located in the EU or coming into the EU or going out of the EU. They're going to start blocking. And Google is a part of this, so Google said it'll... Well, not Google didn't say. Let me not say that. The fair use is the problem with the fair use, and the biggest problem with fair use is that it's timely. So if I do a report, this is a timely report. This just happened. There are videos that we make that just happened, and as a YouTuber, you want to be the first to get that. This is why the news is like a lot of YouTubers operate just like the news. So you got to get that right then and there. So a lot of companies will say, "Oh, copyright that, copyright no." And so the YouTuber who is already an expert on copyright law, because that's all we deal with behind the scenes. We already know that it's bogus. The claim is bogus. And so some other company will claim our stuff just to stop us from getting the jump on them. Because they're a big, huge corporation and they're up here, a big, huge corporation. Did you run it by HR? Did you run it by legal? Did you run it by engineering? Did you run it by, right? So they're going through all of these changes, and the YouTuber goes, breaking news. This just happened. So the corporations don't like that. And so they'll put a claim on your stuff, and by the time you get through the claim, it's weeks. YouTube gives corporations 2 weeks to respond to anything that you want to if you want to deny that it falls under copyright. So 2 weeks later, people don't know anything about what you're talking about. And they're like, "What? That happened ages ago. That was like what, 6 months ago?" No, it was 2 weeks ago. Not only is it 2 weeks, but when you file your thing, the company has 2 weeks to respond. And if they respond with a denial of your denial, it's another 2 weeks. I had a video of mine, of me singing, that took a year. A year. Because they kept renewing it over and over and over. Oh, I'm not offended by what you say. YouTube literally brackets your comments and says, "Oh, we don't like this. Are you going to allow this on your channel?" So I have to say, "Oh, no, I don't allow this on my channel. I will censor my people." Okay. Can I get 100 likes on this? 100 likes. Okay, let me go. Let me reiterate what has happened. As of a couple of hours ago, YouTube put out a press release stating that due to Article 13 in the EU, the European Union, which states you cannot use copywritten material or any sort of intellectual property. It's anything that's copywritten, trademark, registered, anything. So I could not appear with this on. And I don't think I could have this sitting here. I don't think I could have any. I couldn't be. Maybe I could eat a cracker, but I couldn't hold up the box. Yeah, I couldn't. I couldn't hold up this and say, "Look at that." Yeah, couldn't do that. And they will be deleting all of those videos with copywritten material in them for people in the EU. This includes the UK because the UK is currently situated in the EU and has not completed their exit from the European Union. They also said that they will be preventing, you cannot upload if you're in the EU until such time as you prove that you own everything in the video. That is all the text, the font, the pictures, the GIFs, the videos, the everything. That you own everything. The music. I'm guessing you can't hum Bruno Mars. You can't be a cover band. And they said they will also be deleting channels that just have, like all of the TikTok channels, they will just be deleting those channels. They're just going to be deleted. All the anime channels that only show anime, they're going to be deleting that. I'm assuming then that also applies to gaming. Now, this is far-reaching. Article 13 covers everything in the EU on the internet. So all platforms will all be prevented. YouTube said they will also be blocking incoming and outgoing videos and stuff like that due to wherever you're located in what country. This applies to everything. Twitch, Facebook, Instagram, everything. So effectively, the European Union will go offline as of tomorrow, or whenever this goes into effect. I have no idea what you all can do about it because the EU governing body is not somebody that you vote for. They are all appointed or assigned or something like that. None of them are voted in. Did you hurt yourself? You need to stop. Right. They're not elected, right? The EU governing body is not elected. So they're just so you can't unelect them, you can't remove them, you can't vote of no confidence, you can't do any of that stuff, right? Right. So as it stands, I guess, and there are some companies for the Article 13, and there are some companies who were against Article 13. So it wasn't one whole wall of just companies for Article 13. Uh, like I said, Count Dankula interviewed the MPs, and they had no idea what they were doing. They had no idea of the ramifications of what this would do. Uh, this is what is this? This is what they've been trying to do this in the United States over and over and over and over and over. Also, uh, net neutrality. What is it? I don't know if that's a part of it, but copyright on the internet. Well, uh, yeah. So they try this in the United States. So if this is a fantastic thing in the EU, as far as they're concerned, so if Article 13 stands, you can best believe Canada, the United States, will be next. And then finally, Asia will be the last hope for freedom. Is that funny? How ironic is that? I feel like it's like midnight. It's only 9 o'clock. I want to eat my gluten-free brown rice, almonds, and chia seeds cracker snacks. No more Drake. No more Drake. So you can't be a cover band on the internet. You can't be a dancer who dances to music on the internet. All of that will be gone. So I'm assuming PewDiePie will be gone. Yeah. Or their language. Isn't that where Jordan Peterson comes from? He's Canadian, right? Well, you shouldn't be showing videos like that anyway. I can't believe YouTube let that video that comment go through. So you better watch your TikTok videos now. You better watch all of your Australian boy bands now. You better watch all of that stuff now. Okay, let's try some of my Starburst here. The Halloween Starburst. This woman went into Dollar General and she said, yesterday I bought all this stuff and it was 10 cents. So the girl is a new girl. She didn't know what to do. So she got the guy to put the thing through and she changed the price of the stuff from 30 cents to 10 cents. All 20 items the lady had. 30 cents to 10 cents. I said, woman, really? Okay, so we got orange and Orange and purple. In the EU, you want, this is nice. What is it? Orange and grape, natural and artificial flavors. Oh, okay. I don't know what that means. Natural and artificial flavors. That means it's made up. Oh, these are jelly beans? No, it was all these Halloween stuff, and they were already in buckets saying if it says $1, it's 30 cents. If it says $2, it's 60 cents. If it says, you know. Well, I don't really eat sugar, so that's that. I had 2 bananas today. And you all would be proud of me. I ate salad after salad after salad after salad. I do not drink alcohol. You remember my roommate that passed away? He gave me this hat. He said, I gift you this hat. Why you keep saying potluck food? Every last cheap crumb of it. This is not cheap stuff. I guarantee you. Let me see, what's the price on this? $8, buddy. You pay $8 for bread? You pay $8 for bread? How much is this one? You hear that? This is real bread. This is real bread. When you don't care? Okay, I'm gonna put this in this container. I had 2 containers. Where'd they go? If somebody new comes in to tell me so I can go over the information again. I think everybody in the world needs to. Hey, calm down. You go sit. Go sit. Go. Go sit. Go. Oh, no, don't fall. Me and gravity do not have a good relationship. As a matter of fact, I do pay $8 for bread. You pay $8 for bread. Yeah, right. For gray bread, I live in Las Vegas. Terry C., my wife got up. I thought Terry was... I'm not going to say it. I got to keep track of people. Yeah, no brand names. And you can't show pictures of other stuff. You got to be like me. You got to live on the edge. And just tell people about stuff. So, I saw this woman crossing the street. Can we see a video of it? No, you can't. No. No, you can't. What do you mean we can't see a video? No, you can't see a video of it. because somebody on the street recorded it on their phone, and because they gave it to CBS, CBS is now preventing them from uploading it to Facebook on their own channel. And I gave the local Fox station, was it Fox? No, it was CBS. I gave the CBS station a couple of videos that I had on my phone. Yeah, I know. Germany's diet is a lot of bread and cheese, right? Correct me if I'm correct. Do I know Terry and Nancy? I thought I knew Terry, but apparently I don't know Terry, because I thought Terry was. I thought Terry was. I thought Terry was a woman. Dutch bread and Dutch chocolate. So do the beans supposed to have some sort of they don't eat bread and cheese? I thought they literally told some people that we eat bread and cheese here for 2 meals of the day, and then at the dinner they eat a whole. I made banana cream pie and it's calling my name from the fridge. Tina. Are you gonna leave us? Why are you gonna leave us? Yeah, I'm guessing sneakerheads have to also get their entire channel deleted too. I'm hungry. I want some food. Is there another? I have a half-eaten salad in. Can you get out of the way? Seriously. Where's my half-eaten? Ow. What did I do? Oh. Ah. Oh. Take me to the. Oh. Why don't I take one of these out? Let it thaw out. Okay, maybe 2. All right. I don't want to eat another banana. I don't want to eat another banana. I don't want to step on my dog. Oh. I don't want to eat another cookie. Actually, I have not eaten not a single cookie. Watch, they all go bad. Choom. I remember when. You're a Sherman and you lost your mind? What? And you like cheese? What? What the hell? Mint and chip ice cream and cookies. Leftover Halloween candy. Tina's sleepy too. Tina just gonna leave me like that. Do you see how that? Where's my third container? Come on, y'all. Come on, y'all. Everything's sweet. You know what? You know what though? These aren't sweet, but oh. Say what now? I want to build a stone cottage. You saw what happened to Bill Cosby. They wanted to run a pipeline through his house, and you see what happened to him. They wanted to build a pipeline through his. What about if I, here, you want to go back in the back? Here, you go back in the back. Here, you go back there. Go. Go. Good. You stay back there. Leave me alone. Get out of my hair. Hop on the bus, Gus. Don't need to discuss much. Something. Don't look at the geely, just listen to me. Just hop on the bus, cause I don't need to discuss much. Just listen to me. Listen to me. 50 ways to leave your lover. I don't know the song. Oh. No, you stay back here so you can run the back and forth and back and forth and back and back and back and back and back and I don't have any meat. I don't have any meat. Oh, I know what I could do. I know what I could do for meat. 'Cause I don't have any meat. Meat, meat, meat. Meat, meat, meat. This smells like terrible, terrible. Meat, meat, meat. Meat, 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 meat. Just hop on the bus, Gus. There's gonna be an exodus out of the EU. Don't know what to do. Listen to me. Don't need to be coy, Roy. I don't know what the song says. Something about something. And a bunch of guys' names. 50 ways to leave your lover. Oh, of course. Oh. All right. Sure, why not? Okay. Since I got 50 likes, since I got 50 likes, I live in a van Down by the river. Terry looks like Steve McQueen. I don't know where I heard that song. Make a tea out of banana peel? Y'all coming up with some stuff. Cream of tartar with orange juice for potassium. Cream of tartar? Cream of tartar. Shakaama. Yes, I'm here. So since I got $50 likes, 50 more likes, if y'all would donate to me. How did you get through here? What did you do? How did you get here? You go. Go. Let me see how you get through. He went through a wall. Go. Go, whatever. This is so delicious. I'm eating healthy. Huh? You were on the other side of the wall. I put the wall up. How did you get over here? Are you an alien? Are you in fact an alien and you're just playing around? Come on. Talk to me. Talk. Speak. Come on. He's giving me this very sardonic look like, I will end you. If I reveal my true powers, I will end you. So this is my green salad. It has green beans, green peas, kale, and spinach. It's a green salad. Oh, and broccoli. This is my longest one? Oh, you might be right. I believe they don't even look under well-to-do areas, so they don't look for oil underworld. So that would never happen. So how are me drawing more viewers into the stream? Oh. Well, he's fuzzy, and I'm eating. All right. Do we have new people in the stream? Uh, press 1 if you're new, and I'll go over the announcement. Type type 1 if you're new, and I'll go over the announcement. Okay, so you're new? All right. As of a few hours ago, YouTube made an announcement that due to Article 13 in the European Union, which states you cannot use any copywritten material, any registered, any trademark, register, nothing. Nothing. Can't use it. YouTube will be deleting videos off of YouTube of people in the EU who have such material in their videos. So they said they will be deleting all of those videos. Also, they will be preventing the upload of videos to YouTube if you and you need to prove that you own everything in the video. That is all the screenshots, all the text, all the pictures, all of the videos, all the GIFs, everything. Can't have registered trademark stuff. Can't show registered trademark stuff. They will also be blocking stuff from inside the country or outside the country. Make sure that you fasten your seatbelt and no, anyway. This also covers the UK, which is a EU partner as of right now. UK would have to exit out of the EU if they want to enjoy the freedoms. And they said they will shut down the entire channel. Some channels will be entirely shut down. And they will be blocking stuff. What is his name? Count Dankula said that he was in the house when they were actually doing the vote, and afterwards it was a unanimous vote, and afterwards he interviewed the MPs, and he said that the MPs had absolutely no idea what they had just voted on. They had no idea what internet was. They had no idea what copywriting, what constituted copyright. The EU does not have any such thing as fair use like the United States. The EU has a strict interpretation of copyright law. So all of those TikTok channels will be gone. All of the gaming channels will be gone. This applies across the board through the entire internet. It's not just YouTube, the entire internet. So on the internet, you cannot use copyright, registered, trademarked material at all. So Google is also a part of this, and they will be deleting you from their registry of searchable websites. So if you have stuff on your website, Google will remove you from being able to be searched, so nobody can find your website. And this applies to Facebook, Twitch, Instagram, everything across the board, and your own website. So you don't own anything. Not if the goth is wearing some Vampire the Masquerade t-shirts or goth band t-shirts. Can't do it. So if you have a dancing channel that dances to other people's music, delete it. You can't do cover songs like Justin Bieber did. That's how he got famous. Delete it. Oh, Unbox Therapy is Canadian? I keep trying to figure out why he became so popular. And how he did that. Hmm? And the EU has no leeway as to any of this stuff. So there'll be no more PewDiePie. Okay. Any questions? Any questions? Anybody in Vegas want to come over and eat some muffins and cookies? Y'all can come over and eat with me, and we can all sit around and ignore each other and play on our phones. You get free Wi-Fi here. And I'm serious too. Oh, my back is hurting. Tanya, you can't curse. The people in Montana kept going up to the mountains and falling, and they needed to be rescued. And apparently, they were doing it so much that they need to be rescued that the city started charging the people. They said, "We are not a rich city, so we're going to have to charge you to rescue you." Does that seem fair? That you have to be paid to be rescued by the firemen and the park rangers and the helicopters and all that stuff? I'd be like, rescue me. I don't think I'll be up there, but I didn't have potassium deficiency. What I'm trying to build up my potassium and magnesium. Apparently, you don't need that much magnesium to completely eradicate me taking the medication for the high blood pressure. Because they say you build up your potassium levels and it will completely regulate your blood pressure. Because it also regulates your insulin. Iron deficiency. Iron deficiency. Get yourself a cast iron skillet. and cook all your stuff on the cast iron skillet, your iron deficiency will completely disappear. So get a small one for eggs and cook your eggs in it. Get a medium one for like your lunch meats and stuff like that. And get a bigger one for dinner. And get a cast iron pot for any sort of pot soups and stuff like that. You will have no iron deficiency. And that's what the old folks did, and that's why they lived to 100. Oh, my back. Okay, I gotta end the stream. I'm feeling faint. My back hurts when I'm feeling faint. So everybody say bye. And I don't know if this food, quote unquote, is helping. Everybody say bye. Everybody wave bye. Everybody bye. Thank you all for coming out. Oh my God. Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna go before I'm gonna start crying. Okay. All right, I gotta go. Gotta go. All right. Bye. Oh.